Now they have those AL championship rings, so they're going to be a much better team. Sean Markham on in relief, facing Curtis Granderson with the bases loaded. What's the only thing better than an Anderson?
A Granderson.
Yes, and that's his first.
1-2. Driven deep to center field. Going back Patterson. Still back. See ya! A game-winning walk-off grand slam for Alex Rodriguez.
Lead after the top of the first. Now Casey Fossum on the hill. And Frank Thomas gets his first homer of the year, and it's a grand slam. 9th grand slam of his career. And Toronto building up a 6-1 lead. Here it's 7-1.
This is the 8th Oriole pitcher, and he got squeezed a little bit maybe by Blue. The bases are loaded for Craig Monroe. His 3rd hit of the game is his 3rd career grand slam. First guy since 1970 to break up a scoreless extra inning game with a grand slam. The Tigers win it 4-1.
Astros down 3-1. Still down 3-1. Top of 3, bases loaded for Lee. That's a grand slam. 2nd homer of the game, both off Brett Myers, who said, "I feel like I lost that Rottweiler aggression." Next batter, Chris Gomez, bases loaded. Grand slam. 2nd career grand slam for Gomez, the other off of Kurt Schilling. Odalis Perez, what do you think about that? Orioles win field fly roll, so the batter is out. The Reds dual pull within 4-3 later in the inning. Bill Hall, 1 for 22 slump, hitting just 179. He was a fantasy draft by many players, but off to a tough start, but the first grand slam helps him there.
It's hit hard into left field. Going back and looking up as Harris did, and he's gone!
It doesn't take a Rolls Royce long to get warm.
Craig Biggio coming up in the top of the 9th in a big spot, big spot, and he delivers with his first grand slam since 1994. They get 4 in the 9th, so that's more late inning lightning. Houston is on top.
And it was not the best start for Jose Contreras.
Well, that's Guillen right there, going deep to right field.
Bases loaded, too.
That's a big one, Guinea.
Yep. Okay.
High fly ball into left field. He has hit a grand slam.
3-2 lead in the top of the 7th. Now bottom 7. Mike Myers on to face Carl Crawford. And on the 2-2 pitch, Crawford pokes his first ever grand slam, his 4th homer of the year. And the Rays hold on to win the game by a score of 6-4. The top of the 8th. Chris Ray dealing to Willie Mo Pena. Now, Willie Mo occasionally struggles with a breaking ball, but if you throw a fastball, room service, Willie Mo will absolutely hammer it. He does here, his 2nd home run of the year, 3rd grand slam of his career. And
that's Vladimir Guerrero. And Zach Greinke finding pitching ain't easy. Serves up a grand slam to Vlad. Now, take a look where this thing was hit and where it landed. By the way, 4th career slam allowed by Greinke, 5th career granny for Vlad. He hit it off the end of the bat. He is strong. Measured 435 feet. Manager Mike Scioscia said, were they measuring the height of it? Angels go on to win 7-5.
Throw home. Ahead to the 8th. Astros up 9-0, and bases loaded for Hunter Pence. First career home run is a grand slam. Astros win 13-0. More bad news
in relief. Bases loaded, nobody out. On the bench for the Phillies is Ryan Howard. He's an MVP. He can hit it really far. So here's the big man against Metters with the sacks full. Oh, fill thine horn with oil and go slowly. He can trot home. It's a home run. 4th career money ball for Howard. Oh, happy day.
How about that? 4-0 Brewers. Then J.J. Hardy. Last year he slugged .398. This year his slugging percentage .633. They score 5 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th. And the Brewers.
Zimmerman, deep left center. This ball might leave the ballpark. It is a grand slam, and the Nationals win it in the bottom of the 9th. Zimmerman's 2nd grand slam of the year.
Had a hit taken away on a great play earlier. That one cranked deep left field, and it is a grand slam. Ramirez clears him.
4 innings, 7 earned, 7 walks.
Here's Steve Klein on the mound. Bottom of the 8th, just misses on the 1-2 pitch to Mark Ellis. Klein thought it should have been strike 3, and you know what happens. Lose a little focus, lose the baseball. Ellis, second career grand slam, and Klein immediately begins to go after home plate umpire Bill Miller.
The 3-1 from Logan. Lee gets the bat on it. Deep right field. Dye looks up. It's out of here. A pinch hit. Grand slam home run for Derek Lee.
Matt Suzuki, here's the big swing of the game. A grand slam from Mike Lowell. 8th home of the year. 6th career grand slam. Second with the Red Sox. And that breaks it open. That makes it 7-0 Red Sox. A 10-game hitter streak at that point for Lowell.
7 earned. 7 earned because later Neil Kotz against A.J. Brzezinski. And A.J. has just gone grand slam against his former teammate on that World Series White Sox team. And the Sox win it 10-6, your final.
Brewers stars, bottom 5. They're loaded for Kevin Kuzmina. He takes Dave Bush out. 2 of his 7 home runs have been grand slams. Bush stunned, 4th home run of the season.
High in the air, well hit by DeRosa. Grand slam! 4-0.
Started. Gary Matthews had 4 hits Monday, one of them a grand slam. It came in the 8th inning. Angels pounded out 23 hits. They win 16-3. Most runs that they've scored against the Twins since 2000. Gary Matthews Jr., 3rd career grand slam.
Open in the top of the 9th. Alex Rodriguez, you see his numbers in the 9th inning. He's just out of his mind. And the bases are loaded, and good night. Thorough in the burrow, because that's a must. His 22nd home run of the season. That leaves the Bigs after the game. The bottom 5, bases loaded, Jeremy Hermida. Grand slam. First slam since his first Major League home run back in 2005, and it's now an 8-6.
O'Kale trying to keep it at just 1 run here in the inning. Pena with a big fly ball to dead center field. Cameron there, and that one is gone. Carlos Pena has cashed in with a Tampa Bay grand slam.
Thornton's pitch, swung on, hit deep, down the left field line, towards the corner, and it's gone! Aaron Rowan with a grand slam, and he blows it open against his former team.
Later, bases filled with Rockies for the hitter Garrett Atkins. And there is a lot of beef in this Atkins diet. He smacks his 4th career grand slam homer. Beckett and the Red Sox lose 7-1. In 16 days, the Yankees have shaved 7 games off Boston's lead. Red Sox up 7.5 in the East.
Swinging a high fly ball deep to right. Forget about this one. This one is long gone. Grand salami time for Slammin'. Career home run number 599.
He's on my old fantasy team, so preaching to the choir there. He pitched well.
Give yourself out of the show if you can.
Hey, fantasy, a very important company initiative. Jeff Jenkins, grand slam. 12th home run of the season, and it's 4-1 Brewers to the 5th.
Devil Rays and Rockies in Colorado. Brad Hopp. The Rocks looking for their 4th straight. Oh! Ooh. Brad Hopp.
Somebody lost that ball.
Yeah, the right fielder's going, I got it. Oh, no, I don't.
Chris Duncan, his daddy is the pitching coach, and the day before Father's Day, he gives pitching coach Dave Duncan an early Faja Day present. 15-6, the Cardinals win. Son grand slam pops. Well done.
Kind of came in like a lion, 9-4 July, but they're going out like a lamb. Mike Lamb, top first base is chucked. Got to have the money ball. Jared Washburn gives up the granny. Lamb's 5th of the season, 2nd of his career, and the Stros are up 4-0.
Zito did, and his struggles sort of continue. Here he hangs a breaking ball, and Bill Hall was looking for it, hammers it. 8th home run of the year. It's a grand slam. Zito's ERA now up to 4.82. 6th inning, Giants down 6-0. Bases loaded for Benji Molina for the first time this season. Players on opposing teams each hit grand slams. So in one swing of the bat, Molina's 7th home run of the season makes it just a 2-run game. Still in the 6th, Barry Bonds sent up to pitch.
Hit a mile. And Frank Thomas has just hit another grand slam.
He wanted this one away. And Big Hurt laid some wood on that ball.
As began this season with a bit of a power outage, starting to power up lately. 0-2 grand slam. 6th homer of the year for Ibanez. Richie Sexton also hit 2 home runs in this game, neither a grand slam. Top 8.
Estrada 0-2, he looks foolish. And look, there's a dragonfly though on White's cap. You know what they're good for? They're good for catching mosquitoes. You know what Estrada's good for? He's good for drawing blood. Because the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, grand slam. The dragonfly still on the lid. Brewers get 9 in the 6th. They win at 11-5. Gets hit by a pitch. The bases are loaded for Carlos Lee.
Fly ball left field. This could be a game-winning grand slam. And Carlos Lee has done it. An unbelievable night in Houston, Texas. Carlos Lee with his 2nd walk-off homer of the season. Wow.
Astros 8-5 winners.
Bad news because he has got Mauer power. His 1st career grand slam. Serves that one the other way. His 4th home run of the season. The wheels have officially fallen off. It's 6-0. And you give Santana 6 runs, you can probably
8 bags full for Grady Sizemore.
The 1-0.
And that is career hit number 500, his 2nd career grand slam, 14th home run of the season. Indians win their 5th straight. With more Diamond Notes, here's Brian Kenny. For Miller, Brewers up 6-3. You're watching 6th career grand slam 5, his 5th career multi-home run game, career high 7 RBI, and the Brewers roll 10-3.
5-hit game. Later in the 4th, reliever Joe Smith facing a bases-loaded situation. Opponents hitting 500, 6 for 12 against Smith with the bases loaded. Man, you saw this coming, and Willie Randolph may want to rethink this or check the scouting report next time. Ryan Spilborgh's 1st career grand slam as the Rocks roll 11-3. 2-2, Zito walked 5 batters in a 44-pitch 4th inning. Bottom 6, we're tied at 3. The bases are chucked. Ain't nobody walking home here. They can all trot. Phillips, the grand slam, his 16th home run of the season. Reds go up 7-3, win by same. Also Bonds 1, Junior 0.
Bases loaded, but this is what Dimitri does best with his bat. Dimitri Young, 5 career grand slams, make it 6th. 8th homer of the season. Cubs have now lost 3 straight July 4th games.
Top 4, 3-1, Matt Bilal has the bases loaded. Fred Lewis, oh, you've got to have the money ball. Bonds on the bench, and the Giants crank 4 home runs. This is the 2nd slam of the year for Lewis. Giants up.
Squeeze. Score laid down the bunt. Push to deep left field. Gone for the grand slam that puts the Red Sox on top 6-0.
Batters later, here's Jason Kubel with the bases loaded. And yeah, grand slam. 2nd of his career. Kubel finishes with a career high 7 RBIs. 5 different Twins had 3 hits or more.
Walk. They're loaded with 2 outs. Tim's got to have the money ball. Make it and pay. Tim's 9th home run of the season. Tigers going to go on to win this thing 9-2. This one over about as quick as the Sox win over the Devil Rays on Thursday. Round 1. Tigers currently the wild card team.
On Maine's hand, he's only allowed 2 first-inning runs in 17 starts this season. Top 1, they're loaded. Nobody out. First pitch to Brandon Phillips is a grand slam. Phillips tied a career high with 6 RBI. That's his 3rd career slam. Reds up 4-0. There's down 1-0. Bases loaded for Gary Sheffield. 1-2 count. And Jared Washburn's pitch just off the place would have been strike 3. Very next pitch is Sheff's 12th career grand slam, his 22nd homer of the season, and his Tigers are up 4-1.
Trainer comes out, Wynn says, I need to stand here and battle. And battle he does. Remember, they were down 6-0 in this game. Gets an eye-high fastball and smokes it. Grand slam win. His 6th home run of the year. The Giants now...
Mariners still up 2-1. They're loaded for Kenji Jojima.
Oh, this is exciting right here.
That was tremendous. His 2nd career grand slam, number 9 in the home run department on the season, ends up 6-1. And you can see on the big screen, Sugoi Ipatse, ginormous hit, the translation in Japanese. Top 8, Mariners up 6.
14 pitches. Bottom 8, still a 3-run game, but Julio Lugo. Grand slam. He's hitting 400 in July, 22 for 55. Beckett is 13-3, and the nation exhales.
4 2/3, 7 hits, 6 earned. Edward Ramirez be called into relief. How's that relief? Deanna Navarro, his first career grand slam, 14-4 Tampa Bay. They're tied at 3. Oh yeah, it's Biggio.
Fly ball left field. They're getting up in left field, and that's a grand slam for Craig Biggio. On an emotional night, he hits a slam. Who's writing this stuff? That's incredible.
Second salami of the season, 4th of his career. Here's what he had to say after.
Today's a very emotional day, for me and my family, and to be able to then come out tonight and, hit a grand slam. We haven't done that really at all in the history of my career. Maybe I should announce a retirement every day.
The man does have a flair for the dramatic. The Astros go on to win 7-4. All Biggio all the time.
High blast. Cliff Floyd already back at the wall, and that is a grand slam for Chris Douglas.
Better that than the beer guy.
Yeah. Hey, beer guy. Yeah. Bottom 1. Bases loaded, and Braden Looper gets cake-meistered by Ronnie Paulino. His first career grand slam. The Pirates, 20 hits, season high, 15 runs, season high, 15-1.
The track like a dump truck down I-85 in Atlanta. Mike Lamb will tie it with a grand slam, his 11th home run. We are knotted up at 9.
Out of here.
Top of the 11th.
Andrew Miller deep, 22nd home run of the year. Top of 4, bases loaded. Juan Uribe, grand slam. Miller, 4 innings, 7 hits, 6 earned. He would lead with a mild left hamstring strain. 5-0.
4 out of 6 coming in. Top 1, Oakland up 1-0. And with the bases loaded, Marco Scutaro can thank John Reinecker for his first career grand slam. A's up 5-0. Oakland
4-zip. Bottom 3, Miguel Tejada got his 1,000th RBI last night. 4 more on this swing alone. 10th career grand slam, and now
The 1-0 to Jack Cust is a high drive, center field deep. Granderson back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. It is gone. A Jack Cust grand slam to center field at Comerica Park.
Now he tries to avoid it, just grazes his helmet. Bases loaded. For the next batter, pinch hitter Jamie Carroll. It's a grand slam, his first career slam. Rockies go up big and win 15-2 the final. On Ibanez 11th of the year. Top 4, bases loaded for Unieski Betancourt, and he unloads. It's his first career grand slam, and the M's are up 7-1. Bottom 9, 7-2 Mariners. Bases loaded. JJ puts in a jam. Josh Fields, the first pitch he sees into left center. His 12th home run of the season, also his first career slam. Joseph Jason puts, oh my goodness, Lynn's down 3-1. They're loaded for Josh Willingham, and you're watching his first career grand slam fly. This off Guillermo Mota, career high 5 RBI tying effort.
Ryan Klesko against Shane Uman, and it's business time. Business time, baby! Grand slam for Klesko, 6th home run of the season, 10th career grand slam. Los Gigantes get the split.
Suspended his first start since April 28th, and Orioles are up 1, bases loaded for Aubrey Huff. Upstairs, bro. His 9th of the season, 3rd career grand slam. The Orioles are up 5. Karsten's 3 innings, 5 runs, 4 walks. And then after a Hunter single, gave him the lead in the 8th. Bases loaded in the 9th. Sean Green had intentionally walked Joe Mauer with 2 out to load him. Hunter unloads him. 2 of his 3 grand slams this season have come against the M's, and the Twins win at 6-1. Torrey Hunter, what a ball player.
Double play. Sheffield 0 for 3, 2 walks, a run scored. After a walk to Maggie Ordonez, the American League's leading hitter. Not a lot of easy outs in that Tiger lineup, and Carlos Guillen, batting .306, goes down and takes the 2-2 pitch over the wall. Grand slam. 2 of his 3 career slams have come in the stadium.
In the bases loaded. In comes reliever George Sherrill to protect the lead. Danny Ricard, the rookie. He hits a grand slam.
No.
Now it's 5-4, but now it's a save situation, and you know what that means.
Yeah.
JJ put.
Cardinals 3 games back of the Cubs. Anthony Reyes knows that. Bottom third, bases loaded. Darrell Ward knows this. Third career grand slam, but just his first home run of the season. Said Ward, I tried different T-shirts in hopes of getting my first.
Now, Red Sox down 5-2. Bases loaded. David Ortiz facing Jared Weaver. Later. 7th career grand slam for Poppy, and the Red Sox take a 6-5 lead with just one swing. Arguably Poppy's biggest hit of the year. Look at him admire his handiwork, and as he's rounding the bases, Weaver's all like, oh no, don't go there. And Poppy's like, oh yeah, I'll go there and I'll build a house there. Weaver, 4 1/3, 6 runs. I mean, he was cruising until that 5th inning.
The RBI single to Jeff Francoeur, and it's up to 10-50. And then Atlanta's first grand slam of the season comes later in that inning. Brian McCann, and all of a sudden Dumatre's ERA is up to 13.50, and then remain relevant in the NL wildcard race. They need to pick up the pace. Hosting the Pirates, Ian Stewart. Jeez. Grand slam, bottom third. The Rockies down 1, came off Tony Armas. It's Stewart's first career home run, and the Rockies go on to win at 9-2.
He gets drilled there. Speaking of drilled, as for the ball game, Gabe Gross, his 2nd career grand slam. Hey, you're not the regular pool boy. His 7th home run of the year, and Milwaukee wins it by a score of 7-4.
A left team with a winning record against the Yankees since I took over. Why is that? Oh, and why is Garrett Anderson doing this to us? Off Sean Hand in the bottom of the 6th, a grand slam that's 10 RBI, and it's 18-5, and let's go.
And he was the Oriole ace in this one. Marlon Byrd, pound cake. Grand slam to left. His 6th home run of the season. It's 10-3. Bases loaded. Here's Travis Metcalf, just called up from AAA. He said it was amazing in capital letters. 2nd grand slam of the game for the Rangers. It's 20-3. End of the night for Bell. 7 earned and 1 11 of 14. Miguel Batista on the mound. Minnesota, their homestand has been miserable. First 5 games of the homestand, they scored a grand total of 9 runs. But here, Michael Kadire busts loose for a grand slam. Minnesota had 7
for 3. Streak ends at 5 games. Top 3 bases loaded.
Is that necessary?
Yeah, it is.
All right, bro.
Josh Willingham off Anthony Reyes. He had 2 homers, 6 RBI. Florida whoops him.
4th. Braves up 6-2, make it 10. Brian McCann. Got to have the money ball. His 4th career grand. Scott Olsen credited for 10 runs in a 13-2 loss.
He's going to the hospital. He's going to have a CAT scan. From agony to ecstasy. Same inning. Rick Ankiel. Grand slam off Eddie Guardado. First career granny for Ankiel. 5th on the season. The Cardinals go on to win 8-5. That's fairy tale stuff. Fantasy Island is what Tony La Russa said of what Rick Ankiel.
2 hits, lowered his ERA to 2.09. Bottom 5, Mike Cameron. Let Mike Cameron go. The grand slam off Derek Lowe, his 19th home run, 5th career slam. It's all
games over 500. Angels comfortably in control in the West. Welcome back, Hank Blaylock. Had a nerve disorder that affected his shoulders and his neck and his back, and welcome back. Absolutely hammers a grand slam in the top of the 8th.
That walked in, game tied at 4. 3 batters later, bartender Saki. Grand slam for Scott Moore. Matsuzaka, 2 2/3, allows 8 earned. The Orioles win 11-5. Afterwards, Matsuzaka apologized.
Horacio Ramirez looking to improve to 3-0 in his career against Oakland. Well, not here. Bases Chuck, Kurt Suzuki. He's the less famous of the Suzukis. Ichiro's much more famous. Suzuki's 7th homer of the season, but it's a big one, 5-0 lead. And then with the bases chucked in the 9th, Dan Johnson, 0 for 9 this season with the bases juiced. He comes through off Ryan Roland Smith. Johnson's 15th homer of the season. Oakland wins it by a count of 9-3. 5 straight games with a home run. That streak is snapped. Jorge Posada did homer his 20th. 7th year now. He's had 20 with the Yanks. Jason Giambi. 4 hits in his last 39 at-bats coming in, but with the bases chucked, he delivers his 12th career grand slam, and the Yanks are going to make a winner out of Phil Hughes by a count of 9-2. 6, most in the game since 2002. Then, with the bases loaded, the Phillies up 6-5. Greg Dobbs called on to pinch hit. That's what he did. He hit a grand slam. 10-6, Phil's win, Mr. Met. Oh.
Top 6, 7-0 Phillies. Ryan Howard off Anthony Reyes. A long way the other way. Grand slam for Howard, 5th of his career. 2nd home run of the game for him. Phillies up 1.
Later, bases loaded for Johnny Estrada. You see the Brewers leading Major League Baseball with 209 home runs, so confidence is high. Do it for Johnny. 2nd grand slam this.
The 3-2 pitch. Adams to right field. Down the line, will it stay fair? Yes! Grand slam for Russ Adams, who's the hero again tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays. And the complexion of this one has changed in a blink of an eye.
Injury. All right, maybe Alex Rodriguez can hit him there with the bases chucked. He gets the money ball. 53rd homer of the year is his 3rd granny this season, 16th career grand slam. 5-0 Yanks, and Alex Rodriguez now the first player with 50 homers, 150 RBI since Sammy Sosa in 2001. Again, he's at 53. The next man up, Jorge Valendia, and he too has himself a grand slam. Difference is, this is his first career home run, so he's got some catching up to do if he wants to get to A-Rod in many categories. But the double race.
Troy Tulowitzki, and he brought his big boy swing. First career grand slam, his 24th home run of the season, and the Rockies go on to win 11-1 as Tulowitzki gets the curtain call.
Gonzalez to deep right field. Back goes Hop. At the wall, it's gone. Grand slam for Adrian Gonzalez. His 30th home run of the year, and erases a 3-run deficit with a grand slam.
Here's Loesch ready, the 1-2. Swung on, hit high and deep to right field. That ball's going. It ain't coming back. A grand slam for Kaz Matsui. You talk about coming up big.
In the air to center, well hit.